Here it is, finally, an easy technique for making light up, glowing, futuristic looking drawings or doodles or designs, whatever you want to make. They glow, they're see-through, and they light up the area around them. So they're nice for decorating your shelves or tying any room together, I think. This video is sponsored by Squarespace, and basically you take a piece of plexiglass, and you can buy these kits online or maybe at a store near you, and it's a piece of plexiglass that shoves down into a little holder with some LEDs that shine up from the bottom. Basically the LEDs shine up through it, and if you take an engraving tool like I've got here, it makes little grooves in the plexiglass, and the light shining up through the plexiglass catches on these grooves and also lights up, making the glowing lines you see here. That's basically how it works. It's pretty simple. The engraving tool, this one I think is called a Dremel. That's the brand. If you look it up, it might say it's a rotary tool of some sort. Usually things called a rotary tool have something that spins. This doesn't actually. Maybe there's a spinning part on the inside because basically this has a metal tip that vibrates really fast, like 120 times per second, I think. And it's very safe tool because you can even, I've touched it even on the highest setting. I've touched it to my finger or my skin. It doesn't hurt at all. You can just feel it vibrating, but it only works against harder materials that provide some kind of resistance to it, right? I think you can also buy like diamond tips, so then you can engrave like steel or something. Well, I might have to try that in the future, but I don't know how to make steel glow and look cool like this does. So basically I think that's how it works. So don't worry about hurting yourself with it. Maybe you could, I don't know if it would hurt to try to engrave my fingernails. I might have to try that in a little bit. I think that might bring a little bit of pain with it, and I'd be afraid of going through my fingernail. I'm not going to try that. I mean, maybe I will. I'll briefly try it, very tenderly and gingerly. Basically, the main downside I've noticed to doing this is that my hand gets tired quickly because you're holding a big tool. It's just used to doing these sort of drawings with a little pen, holding a big tool that's vibrating. My hand, after doing this for like an hour, it felt like my hand was still vibrating, still buzzing. My hand was kind of numb, and it felt really weird. Like if I stepped away from doing this and picked up like a fork or something, it felt like the fork was still vibrating, which isn't a bad thing. It was just weird, I guess. Eating your dinner with a vibrating fork, it's odd, but the vibrating feeling goes away pretty quick. Also, let me do a little sponsored engraving here, because you should all get your own Squarespace website set up. Now, it can be your own website, whatever you want, .com, as long as no one else has taken it yet. But then Squarespace provides all these tools to make it look amazing and work well and do whatever you want, and it's very easy. I have no idea how to do programming or make websites, but I still managed to make one that looks good. You can buy things. I have galleries on there, a lot of cool links, and it does everything I need and more. I haven't even begun to plumb the depths of what I can do with the Squarespace website. So go check it out, squarespace.com, for your free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/PeterDraws for 10% off your first website or domain. Now, with these engravings, the kits I bought come with a little remote, and you can either plug them in or you have them use batteries. I have one that is battery powered, and I don't know, it's lasted days already, because I don't think LEDs use up very much power. I guess that's why they're so popular. But I think it might be cool if I could somehow figure out how to line up several of these panes of plexiglass front to back, like in a row, right? And then I feel like this is a way to create an actual more holographic experience than just one pane of glass. If I arranged several of them kind of sandwiched together and drew different things on each, different but similar things, you could create like whole holographic shapes, right? It would become 3D in that sense. I gotta think about that. Maybe I have to make some sort of custom 3D printed holder, or I'll shop around a little more, see if there's little holders that shine LEDs up into them and hold like 4 or 5 panes of glass, but then I would have to do 4 or 5 doodles on each one, and they have to look similar, or maybe they wouldn't have to look similar, I don't know. But it could turn into like a 3D doodle that way. It already looks kind of 3D just on one single pane of glass, just because you can look at it from multiple angles and see stuff behind it, and it's already a cool feeling just pulling it up off the paper and putting it in the 3D space in your room, and it's lit up and it looks cool, and you can change the color, and with the little remote you can put it on different settings like flashing between colors or gradually warping between colors, whatever it is. It's a cool direction, and I think there's a lot of cool possibilities. So I'm just thinking out loud here of the different things I could do with it. And maybe eventually, if I do it enough, my hand will stop getting numb. But maybe, is that just because like all the nerves in my hand are deadened once I vibrate them to pieces or something? I don't want all my nerves to be deadened. I don't know if that's a thing. They'll probably come back after a while. Maybe I can wear some special anti-vibration glove or something. I'm probably worried about it too much, though. It's probably it's probably fine. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think about this little project, or if you've done something similar, or if you have ideas. See you later, all right? All right, bye.